Hey everybody, it's RowlesTheGamer. Welcome to episode 56 of the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. And we are finally taking on the final boss. That's right, Ultimecia. The big shebang-a-bang. And it's pretty fucking cool. I just love that shot with the pre-rendered background there. Her on her throne, it looks awesome. Actually, the design of it reminds me of a thing near the end of VIII, now that I look at it. Huh. That's interesting. She replaces C's with K's. That's how she speaks. And I am pretty proud, actually, of the run at this boss, because I own shit. But we'll see. And just for length purposes, I split this and the actual ending of the game into two different parts because, well, just because, really. But, we'll see. More important, that's a good lineup to start with. We can, put Aura on Rinoa. We're finally going to get to see the super magic, setup that I have with her. And it's pretty good. Meltdown, so we take her defense down. I'm not sure if that works on magical defense, but I think it does as well. I never really researched that. Anyway, we're going to use, since becoming a sorceress, Rinoa has this overdrive/limit break now, where she goes all angel sorceress mode and casts spells without cost. And she's basically does that for quite a time. So we're going to haste her up so the casting goes quicker, and we're going to sit back and watch the fun. Oh, and yes, Ultimecia has this attack. I believe Eddie had it earlier in the game, so I guess it's attributed to her as well. But as we can see, that does not stop Rinoa. And here we go. Like I said, I just put Meteor on as her magic, so big damage coming in. Not quite as overpowered as Squall's Lionheart, but it is the next best thing. And keep in mind that I use the level scaling of by keeping Rinoa, Irvine, and Selfie's levels low. It also scales. I mean, the average scales Ultimecia's level low as well. So after one hit, we're already in the second round of the fight. Is it too easy? Yes, because it's planning and we made it easy. That's why I love the game. That goes for the whole party, heals up and does everything. And Megalixir removes that curse status that prevents them from being able to use their limit breaks as well. I think I'm gonna oh, she's drawing magic from Rinoa. That sucks. Fortunately, I think Rinoa has the full stock of meteor spells. And look, I didn't know that this was part of it too. That's an elemental, not an elemental. That's a status attack. I didn't know that slow could also be cast from that. So yeah. And Irvine just gave her the hero item, which makes her temporarily invincible. So she's invincible on haste with auto using the second strongest attack in the game, and it's not costing her magic star. Good times, good times. It didn't knock him out right away. I mean, it's not like the bosses are pushovers, honestly. It's just, you gotta watch out for it. And while we're at it, since she's in perfect mode, let's just help Irvine too. Wonder what magic I had junction. Well, I can check the last episode, but Irvine's speed's kind of off the charts right now. He's not even hasted up. I should have did that for Rinoa to make her even faster. So, like, the bosses literally had no chance to get a good hit in. Planning! Yep, there we go. Now that's been defeated, so it's going to do like a screen wipe attack, but Rinoa's immune to it. And it's named Griever after Squall's lion ring that he has. Actually, the description of the GF is the most powerful GF in Squall's mind. Which I think has led credence to the now disproved by source theory of Rinoa becomes Ultimecia. That doesn't make any sense, seriously, guys. In a bit of a happy mood here. I mean, obviously I'm watching my characters that I built kick ass, but having a few drinks as well. It's been a fun party weekend for Rolls. Oh, man. Pretty good graphics for PS1 era, too, if I say so myself. Screen shake and everything. And here it starts playing Maybe I'm a Lion in the background, which is a great little song. Is Zell gonna live through that? I think his magic resistance, yeah, his magic resistance is hella high. Once again, it's all about what you junction. And Rinoa just keeps on hitting. I love it. Burp. I almost want to upload this as a separate part, like how to own a boss. Bye, Irvine. He gets sucked into the time stream. But we literally go through all 6... I mean, you can go through all 6 characters before it's game over. Selfie! I was thinking to myself, I actually replayed this fight a few times from that save spot, trying to get Squall out. Because Squall and Rinoa get together with... on one set of turns, those two can kill everything. If Lionheart hits, is the overdrive. But, Form 3's down. Seriously, not much struggle so far. And, actually, well, not Form 3, I mean, it goes into Part B now of its form. And Aura and everything's worn off on Rinoa, so we gotta fix her up. Haste. You can see while I was playing the game, I was watching to make sure it was like... Yeah, here's the slowdown. I was watching to make sure it's like I'm casting what I need to on Rinoa before like form changes and stuff. And then here we go with into her, I guess technically the 4th stage of the boss fight. And I love Ultimecia in this. But we'll get there when you have this chugga chugga, chugga chugga, chugga chugga slow down. It really pushed the PlayStation 1 there. Too much on screen, yo. They're like, yeah, we won, right? Well, not quite. Much to say, just waiting. Boot time, boot time, boot times. Didn't want to speed it up because I wanted you all to see just how okay, here we go. Rinoa's angel wing, angel arm, I forget if it's angel arm or angel wing weapon is so cool looking too. They're all on their final weapons. air guys for Zell and I think it's the Strange Vision for Selphie. Oh, it's so cool. That's it. I'm making one of these quotes the thumbnail. There we go. All existence denied. That'll work. And this like haunting music in the background that starts playing and everything. Oh, it's so good. Black Mages did a cover of it. Add some rock and roll to it, and it's awesome. Alright, let's get Rinoa jacked up again and let her win the day. Aura, Hero, Haste. Ooh, Hell's Judgment. Good timing with the hero placement. Watch what this attack does. This is some shit. It takes everybody down to 1 HP. What do we want to do? I never got her high levels when she does the slot machine move, you know? I should have stopped on wall. But full cure, that'll work too. And I think that takes precedent over hero, but we'll see here. I forget if it does or not. Yeah, it does. As it should. It's an overdrive. Aura? Someone use Meltdown on her. If we didn't already. Come on, you have 2 of them. There you go. And meteors. It never ends. Pain train never stops. Now this form obviously probably has the most health, but still, it's nothing that can't be handled. Trying to figure out what I want to even do with Selphie. I guess run a full heal again. That's the problem when your Final Fantasy doesn't have like specified classes. You can't just have your healer sit on the side and just run full heal every time. Okay, here. When she gets low, she starts spouting this kind of stuff. And it's really kind of philosophical too. Reflect on it's all time based. You know, this game is a lot deeper than I think people give it credit for on the outside. Well, I mean, that's what it's been about the whole time, though, hasn't it? We start with the passage of time and the how all the children from the orphanage split up and they get together over a period of time, and then they have to fight. And, you know, it's all there. It's great. I'm sure other people have put into writing better than I can just say it, you know, off the top of my head. But sensation, your words, your emotions. Friggin'. I think her ultimate move might be able to, like, one-shot bosses. But she gets more of those attacks as she levels up. So I almost always in every playthrough at least keep Selphie at low level. Not because she's a bad character or anything, but I mean, between Rinoa, Squall, and the physical fighters, it's like I have those 4 have everything I need. Even poor Quistis with blue magic has a function, you know, to help level people up and stuff. Poor Selphie, she just kind of sits there. But she's like one of my favorite females from Final Fantasy too, like her personality. I don't know who number 1 would be, but Go Zell, go! And I kind of like learned now. I finally like had learned the buttons in the last fight of the game. Like, go, go, go! I've strung together like massive combos before with him on the PlayStation version. No matter how hard you hold on, it escapes you. Blizzard. How weak. I wonder what this does to her. Oh wow. I would have laughed so hard if that was the final hit of the game. Holy. Bye, Selfie. There's no way you can live for 1 hit point with Holy. 720, that's a lot less than I thought it would be, honestly. I'm not really sure how it works here, because I didn't take the time to do scans, obviously, on character health. That spell. But, it feels like we have to get through all of Ultimecia's script before she kind of has her little breakdown here. But, we did, and here it was. Thank you, Rinoa, you fucking own this fight for me, I appreciate it. And, I'm sorry, excuse me again. As we see the biggest threat to time itself melt away, we will, continue into the ending proper with the next episode. But until then, we will enjoy these glorious PS1 explosion effects. They really went overboard with it, thank you. Yes, stand up, Zell. You were instrumental in this. You too, Rinoa. And Selfie's on the ground. But whatevs. I always like that blur effect they do in the background there too, it's great. It shows some shit really going down here. I didn't even mention the whole time the real Ultimecia hanging below, like, as the torso of this beast. So cool. I saw a picture like, what if Ultimecia and Safe were hooked up? The entire universe would be fucked. Or, Sephiroth, I mean. But we will enjoy the spoils of this victory in the next episode. Until then, take it easy, and it's game over, bitches.